Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Hiestand, and I'm an instructional designer on the accessibility team for UCR Risk and Safety Training, as you probably noticed from the very cool logo on the upper corner of my screen. And I'm here to talk to y'all today about how good design is accessibility and accessibility is good design. So, what do I mean by accessibility is good design? Well, it means that design standards like clean, detailed, active, engaging, and measurable are all quantifiable. So, what I mean by that is that we are able to assign numbers and values to these principles. So, if you think about accessibility work as an extension of good design standards and skills, it's a lot easier to understand how to make courses, how to implement things. Think about clean design as white space, border space, readable text. Our text size we aim for, a AAA standard of 18 font and our sans serif font. So what does that look like in practice? Well, look at our color contrasts. Here are color hex codes for things like fonts, headers, backgrounds, buttons. They are chosen because they are engaging and they provide good color contrast because even people who can't see certain colors or can't see colors at all are going to be able to appreciate the visual stimulation of the color contrast. And when we can't provide that sort of visual stimulation, we can do that through alt text. We can do that through the layout of the what's on the screen. It should be engaging as well as fun to learn. Let's look at an example. Now, here's a slide I'm building for a course on aerosol transmissible diseases. You'll notice that each piece of text is in its own little space. Everything is clean. There are distinct borders. There are strong color contrasts. The slide is hopefully engaging. Again, it's a work in progress. If you see anything that should be fixed, let me know. But you'll notice we have this great graphic here of a man coughing or sneezing, and he's spraying droplets, these infectious droplets. We want to show people, scare them a little bit, if you will, show them how intense these droplets spreading are, how easily disease can be spread and in the different types of ways. And we do that with engaging imagery. However, what about for somebody who can't see this image? Well, we do that through alt text. So here's what I'm working on here. Besides the standard stuff we have later about it's a white text on a black background, things like that, I'm trying to make the alt text engaging. An image showing a man violently sneezing, which is spreading infectious droplets and droplet nuclei at two distances with the fall off from the droplet group, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm trying to use the word violently sneezing so that people who can't see this image get an engaging piece of media that they can then will resonate with them. They can say, I know what it's like to be in a room as somebody sneezes and you're like, don't get me sick, don't get me sick. It's cold and flu season right now. We all know how that goes. Um, so we're trying to get that across for all of our learners. And that's what I mean by good design is accessible. And accessibility is good design. So by having these standards and assigning numbers and things, we can see how we can make things work for all of our learners. Thank you for your time.